Welcome to the Mind Shelf. Today we're delving into the wisdom of a true American icon, Benjamin Franklin. More than just a statesman and inventor, Franklin was a keen observer of life and a master of self-improvement. His principles and philosophies, developed centuries ago, remain incredibly relevant for men navigating the complexities of the modern world. In this video, we're exploring 100 life lessons gleaned from Franklin's remarkable life and writings. Lessons that every man should strive to learn as soon as possible to build a life of purpose, success, and integrity. Let's unlock the timeless wisdom of Benjamin Franklin. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. When you embrace this, you'll value learning over fleeting pleasures. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Once you live by this, your energy and productivity will soar. Time lost is never found again. When you understand this, you'll stop procrastinating and start creating. Well done is better than well said. When you practice this, your actions will speak louder than your words. He that can have patience can have what he will. Once you master this, your persistence will open doors others give up on. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. When you act on this, you'll build momentum and seize opportunities. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. As soon as you live by this, you'll avoid bigger problems later. Diligence is the mother of good luck. When you realize this, you'll create your own opportunities through effort. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Once you grasp this, you'll manage money with wisdom. A penny saved is a penny earned. When you follow this, you'll build wealth and financial security over time. Honesty is the best policy. When you embrace this, you'll earn trust and respect everywhere you go. Speak little, do much. As soon as you apply this, you'll command influence without empty talk. Energy and persistence conquer all things. Once you live this truth, you'll overcome setbacks and achieve your vision. Without continual growth and progress, success has no meaning. When you believe this, you'll never stop evolving. Lost time is never regained. When you accept this, you'll prioritize what matters most. To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions. Once you learn this, you'll take bold action instead of hesitating. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. When you live by this, you'll handle challenges with confidence. The doors of wisdom are never shut. When you embrace this, you'll keep learning no matter your age. Drive thy business, let not that drive thee. When you realize this, you'll master your work instead of being its slave. A place for everything, everything in its place. Once you practice this, your life will run with clarity and order. The best way to see faith is through works. When you understand this, you'll show your values through your actions. Those who are content have enough. When you learn this, you'll stop chasing things and start living fully. Security without liberty is prison. Once you accept this, you'll value freedom over false comfort. He who has good friends is rich. When you internalize this, you'll invest in relationships that matter. Idleness and pride tax with a heavier hand than kings. When you see this, you'll stay humble and diligent. Wine is constant proof that God loves us and loves to see us happy. When you appreciate this, you'll savor life's simple joys. To lengthen your life, lessen your meals. Once you understand this, you'll honor moderation and health. Words may show a man's wit, but actions his meaning. When you apply this, you'll focus on deeds over empty talk. Trifling little expenses can ruin a man. When you grasp this, you'll control your spending and build stability. Education is an investment, not an expense. Once you live by this, you'll grow richer in wisdom and opportunity. Do not fear mistakes. You will know failure if you never try. When you adopt this, you'll see mistakes as lessons. The noblest question in the world is, what good may I do? When you embrace this, your life gains purpose and meaning. Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. Once you grasp this, you'll never stop seeking wisdom. You may delay, but time will not. When you realize this, you'll act with urgency on your dreams. Money never made a man happy, nor will it. When you see this truth, you'll seek meaning over materialism. Industry need not wish. As soon as you live this, you'll create your own luck through hard work. A good conscience is a continual Christmas. When you live honestly, peace will follow you everywhere. Creditors have better memories than debtors. Once you understand this, you'll live within your means. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterward. When you learn this, you'll value wisdom and love and grace in partnership. Experience keeps a dear school, but fools will learn in no other. Once you accept this, you'll heed wise advice early. He who falls in love with himself will have no rivals. When you grasp this, you'll avoid the trap of arrogance. Be civil to all, sociable to many, familiar with few, friend to one, enemy to none. Once you apply this, your life will be filled with harmony. To be humble to superiors is duty, to equals courtesy, to inferiors nobleness. When you embrace this, you'll lead with grace. The doors of opportunity are open for those prepared. When you realize this, you'll always be ready. Don't confuse motion with progress. Once you learn this, you'll focus on what truly moves you forward. A long life may not be good enough, but a good life is long enough. When you internalize this, you'll seek quality over years. Speak ill of no man, but speak all the good you know. When you adopt this, you'll spread positivity and earn goodwill. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty soon overtakes it. Once you understand this, you'll stay diligent to thrive. Work as if you were to live 100 years. Pray as if you were to die tomorrow. When you practice this, your life will balance effort and gratitude. To find contentment, reduce your wants. Once you embrace this, you'll live richly without excess. Be always at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors. When you practice this, your inner and outer life will be balanced. Small strokes fell great oaks. Once you embrace this, you'll achieve monumental goals through steady effort. Temperance is moderation in all things. When you live by this, your decisions become wiser and your life calmer. By diligence, fortune comes. When you adopt this, success favors your consistent effort. Never leave that till tomorrow which you can do today. Once you apply this, procrastination loses power over you. Take time for reflection. A man without self-examination is like a ship without a compass. When you practice this, you navigate life with clarity. Avoid extremes. Simplicity is key. Once you understand this, your life becomes lighter and more focused. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. When you live this, relationships heal faster and trust grows. The eyes are the window to the soul. Guard them carefully. When you practice mindfulness, you see truth and beauty more clearly. Silence is often more powerful than speech. When you master this, you'll listen, observe, and act wisely. Early habits shape the whole life. Once you adopt good routines, success becomes inevitable. Avoid idleness. A lazy mind breeds folly. When you live this, you'll cultivate wisdom and productivity. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. When you act decisively, you seize what others overlook. Let your actions match your words. Once you embrace this, you'll gain respect and influence effortlessly. Frugality is the root of abundance. When you live frugally, you'll grow wealth steadily without unnecessary stress. Resolve to perform what you ought. Perform without fail what you resolve. When you practice this, your reliability becomes unmatched. Keep your learning alive. Knowledge is power. Once you do this, doors will open that others never even see. Don't mistake chatter for wisdom. When you listen more than you speak, you'll avoid needless conflict. Avoid debt as you would a disease. When you follow this, freedom and peace of mind increase. A good conscience is a continual blessing. Once you live honestly, you'll feel peace regardless of circumstance. Fear not death. Fear an unlived life. When you embrace this, every day becomes an opportunity to thrive. Well-educated men make better citizens. When you invest in knowledge, your impact on the world grows. He who is good at making excuses is seldom good at anything else. Once you accept this, you'll take ownership and gain results. Time spent in preparation saves far more time than it costs. When you apply this, you'll work smarter and stress less. Avoid being known for what you own. Be known for what you give. When you adopt this, your legacy grows beyond wealth. Restrain your appetites. Moderation is freedom. Once you embrace this, your body, mind, and finances benefit. Let not your conversation be mean. Elevate it. When you live this, your influence rises and relationships deepen. The wise man avoids unnecessary quarrels. When you practice this, you preserve energy and reputation. True independence comes from self-mastery. Once you master yourself, no circumstance can control you. Fear is a poor counselor. Reason should guide. When you follow this, your decisions become more effective. Failures are stepping stones, not dead ends. When you embrace this, resilience and learning become your allies. Avoid the habit of envy, it poisons the soul. Once you practice this, contentment and peace follow. Choose associates wisely, their influence shapes you. When you act on this, you'll grow through the right company. Do good to others, expecting nothing. When you adopt this, your life is enriched by joy and gratitude. Reflect on your behavior daily. Once you do this, you'll correct mistakes before they multiply. Don't criticize what you cannot improve. When you live by this, your energy focuses on what matters. Honesty in small matters preserves integrity in great ones. When you follow this, your character becomes unshakable. Avoid rash judgments. Patience is clarity. Once you embrace this, decisions are wiser and conflicts fewer. Manage time like wealth. It is the currency of life. When you do this, you'll achieve more with less stress. Be the first to speak of kindness. When you practice this, goodwill and cooperation naturally arise. He who refuses to improve is stagnating. Once you adopt this, growth becomes your default path. Avoid boasting, let achievement speak. When you live this, respect comes naturally without effort. Cultivate curiosity. Ask questions often. When you embrace this, insight and creativity expand. Preserve reputation. It takes years to build. When you honor this, people trust and follow you. Small habits compound into character. Once you master this, your daily choices define your destiny. Learn from everyone, but follow no one blindly. When you do this, you blend wisdom with independence. Avoid extremes in thought, speech, and action. When you adopt this, your life becomes balanced and effective. Exercise prudence in all decisions. Once you follow this, mistakes shrink and confidence grows. A virtuous life is the most rewarding. When you embrace this, wealth, reputation, and peace follow naturally. Live with purpose. Every day is a chance to improve. When you internalize this, your impact becomes lasting and meaningful. Benjamin Franklin's legacy extends far beyond his historical contributions. His emphasis on continuous learning, hard work, civic duty, and personal virtue provides a powerful roadmap for men seeking to lead meaningful and impactful lives. By embracing these 100 lessons early on, you can lay a strong foundation for a future filled with accomplishment and character. Which of these Franklin principles resonates most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful and inspiring, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Mind Shelf for more explorations into timeless wisdom and personal development. Thank you for watching, and may you strive to live a life worthy of emulation, much like Benjamin Franklin himself.